anonymous source provided this video.
Sony. 1 minute and 9 seconds of flashback oration. If I could last this long, my college ex-girlfriend Molly wouldn't have left me for some dude named Anthony. That whore.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker. What the
Horny censorship.
Harboring a homicidal hunter.
Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend?
That's racist.
Come on, anybody.
Hey, I didn't know Emma Solkowitz was in this movie. Looks like she ate the mattress this time, though.
No, we cannot go to my house. My dad will kill you.
What? I thought you said your dad really liked me.
Okay, now hold on. In the last movie, it was already established that her dad didn't like Nathan Drake here, but he's already been arrested and is now in jail trying to recruit Morbius.
What's up, Doc?
See?
Dude!
6 dudes. As my college ex-girlfriend told me, 4 or more means it's a train. Let's talk about this screenshot. Best sandwiches in Queens? First of all, Spider-Man takes place in the Bronx, so this is already inaccurate. But where are the sandwiches? This is clearly a dispensary. I mean, look at all these flowers. And to top it off, there are 2 signs here that contradict each other. One says no ATM, and the other says ATM. Which is it, movie? Is there ass to mouth here or not?
I just feel so dumb. I didn't realize you were miserable.
No, it was really fun. That's right. You know, that's why they call it a fling.
This took maze for some time.
I don't know what to do.
This proves that DC fans will laugh at anything. This is like the 3rd straight movie where Tom Holland is caught in his underwear with a woman. 1, 2, 3. This shit is old is what I'm saying. Come up with some new material, Snyder.
Spider-Man, a.k.a. the web-headed war criminal who for years has been terrorizing the decent citizens of New York.
Does he also make the frogs gay?
Well, look, Nick Fury was there the entire time. Just ask him and he can explain everything.
Nick Fury has been off planet for the last year.
What?
No, I agree. We watched an entire movie where Nick Fury was a huge part of it. And I know some joker in the comments section is going to point out that this wasn't really Nick Fury, but riddle me this.
So sorry to keep you waiting. Can we get Ned a snack, please?
Get him a snack? That's hilarious, but still sexist. Said in Kathy Bates.
Well, I have some good news, Peter.
And I have some bad news. I don't know who the you are. Why is it in the 3rd DC Spider-Man movie do they just randomly throw in a deaf dude?
How did you just do that?
He's Evil Knievel, duh. You can't afford a Paramount Plus subscription? I knew Peter was broke, but damn. In case you confused it with long penis.
You think I'm being too pragmatic?
No. Well,
Skip.
Peter Parker. Go get him, Tiger.
Ignoring for the moment that Betty Brant is stealing Mary Jane's line, where the hell is the dude that used to report with her? You know, the guy that got cut in half in Alita Battle Angel? That's racist.
Midtown High, where we shape heroes.
Or murderers.
Stop it. It's an honor to serve you, sir.
Not.
This improvs for some time.
Yes, my Spider Lord.
First one's here.
God damn, she's Aunt May isn't my aunt in this scene. And I'm from Tennessee, so you know how we look at ants down here. So Michelle works at a donut shop, huh? This takes me back. Reminds me of the time my college ex-girlfriend and I opened up a bakery back in 1986. It was called Pan Tea Waste. We saved a lot of money using her yeast and smegma for the baked goods. We didn't last long, but the donuts were pretty good. Bit sour, though.
I told you to take down the Halloween decorations.
Actually, that was Sasha, so...
Enough attitude, just do it.
That's racist. And sexist. And transphobic.
In light of recent controversy, we are unable to consider your application at this time.
Let's talk about MIT's plan. They see some obviously doctored footage of Peter ordering the slaughter of people in London. Fine. Somehow, they totally forget that Peter Parker saved half the universe when he helped kill Darkseid and pillory him for apparently and randomly killing one dude. Stupid, but also fine. They then decided not to admit wimpy and olive oil here because if you're friends with a murderer, you're also bad? I thought MIT was full of smart people. Door opens by itself because it knows you want to change the past cliche.
Wong, try not to slip. We don't have liability insurance.
Why in the hell is Wong introducing himself here? Don't we already know who he is? Didn't we just see him in the Eternals? See? The director made Ben Tennyson Comes on Backs hold this for Fox's sake mug because he thought it would make him look like an even bigger asshole than he already does with this Tony Stark goatee.
I'm really sorry to bother you, sir, but...
Please, safe to have the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Cool, cool. But is anyone interested in explaining this white substance that's encrusting everything? I mean, we're just going to completely ignore it as if it isn't even there? The movie doesn't explain this at all.
The runes of Kafka.
The runes of Kafka.
Oh, it's just a standard spell of forgetting.
That spell travels the dark borders between known and unknown reality. It's too dangerous.
Do you remember the full moon party at Carmitage?
No.
Exactly.
Strange watched a lot of Cosby growing up. I gotta say, with the sitar music, the beatnik beard, and Strange clearly rolling a doobie, this movie is a lot more California than it wants to admit. Ghostwire Tokyo. Colors, forgetting, memories, excitement.
But if they rejected you and you tried to convince them to reconsider, there's nothing else you can do.
You mean like I could have called them?
Yeah.
I could do that?
I'm sorry. You didn't even think to plead your case with them first before you asked me to brainwash the entire world?
I really don't get Strange's anger here. He just stated there's nothing else you could do, even after literally doing magic, proving there is something else he could do. At the end of this film, he literally does exactly that anyway, so why isn't he wearing the jacket he was just wearing 2 seconds ago?
Okay, perfect. Where is she?
She left.
Flash plays the verb game so that Peter has to ask where the hell she went. I'm confused. Why the heck does Pete not wear this costume all the time? It's clearly better than the one that currently looks like a Jackson Pollock painting, what with the mechanical arms, the ability to retract into nothingness, and the armor. Why doesn't he wear this suit all the time?
Hello, Peter.
Hi? Do I know you?
Gen Z's reaction makes it into the script. Okay, so the movie suggests that Alfred Molina was taken from his universe right before he was going to die trying to stop this machine from Lena Rhodesing New York City. That means the DCEU is trying to say he looked like this the last time we saw him. But here's what he actually looked like back then, so the sin here is for the lack of attention to detail. I mean, he's wearing glasses. Fighting, CGI, tentacle porn, excitement?
You're a hero. I'm going to talk to him missions about your friends, and I'm going to talk to him about you.
I really, really, really don't think that's how admissions work at MIT. First of all, Peter's from the Bronx. He's most likely a Giants fan, and MIT only admits Patriots fans currently. Second, you also have to be Asian, which means only Ned's getting in, and even then, he doesn't know how to play blackjack. Third, and most importantly, you need a decent suit and tie. I mean, why is he all wrinkly, and what the hell happened to his tie? Does movie want to explain?
Hey! Until you stop trying to kill me.
Cool hologram and all, but arm restraints Activia? What the heck does this have to do with yogurt?
Osborn?
I agree. Didn't this guy get DP'd in the first Spider-Man film? How is he back? What type of sorcery is going on here?
That little spell that you botched where you wanted everyone to forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, it started pulling in everyone who knows Peter Parker's Spider-Man from every universe into this one.
That makes about as much sense as this video.
The multiverse is real.
Yeah, there's a movie coming out about it. Haven't you seen the trailers? It stars the guy standing right in front of you.
Hey, what did you just do?
This.
Oh.
Get on your phones, scour the internet, and Scooby-Doo this shit.
Language.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
That's racist.
I mean, you can take the guy out of the chair, but you can't take the chair out of the guy.
Oh, I beg to disagree. It just takes a little bit more lube than usual. Just like they do with Star Wars, Disney made up a weird reason for Spider-Man to wear his suit inside out so they could sell more toys.
Are you in, like, the tingle thing? Is the tingle thing happening? Is your tingle tingling?
Come on, Disney, you're better than this. Dick jokes? Really?
So what? Y'all just gonna stand here and act like I ain't butt-ass naked?
I guess you must have the LBC.
Connors? Wait, you know this creature?
No, not a creature. A man. Scientist at Oscorp when I worked there, till he turned himself into a lizard. Then he tried to turn the whole city into lizards. It was crazy.
Electro's position for the, 2 people watching this movie that have no idea what's going on or who these characters are?
It wasn't crazy, Max. It was the next step in human evolution.
Whoa, the Goomba can talk? This is never explained in this movie, and a sin's a sin.
Coward. Hiding in the shadows. Hiding from who you truly are.
This is not 2002 anymore. Treating mental illness as villainy? Look, I know the suit is bad, but calling the costume designer a villain is in poor taste. Unless those webs conduct electricity, you didn't fix shit.
Someone's living in my house. Oscorp doesn't exist. My son?
Blah, blah, blah. Gas is now over $6. We all got problems, you schizo. At least you're still rich. I mean, look at that Balenciaga sweater you're wearing under that tweed overcoat. Try getting jacked off under the table in front of the whole family and have some real problems. Stealing.
After a brief word from Daily Bugle Supplements.
And we're up.
Is the movie really saying that because he broke the Spider-Man is a murderer story, he was able to move out of the Birdman streaming setup into a legit studio? No.
Thanks for cleaning my suit.
I think she deserves a bit more than thanks. We got 2 scenes of you scrubbing that f***ing suit with every chemical known to man, and you weren't able to put so much as a dent in that paint. I would give all the sins back if we got a scene of Aunt May asking Doctor Strange to magic the paint off the suit, because that's what it took to get that shit this clean.
Guys, this is Mr. Osborn.
Hey, it's Doctor.
Mr. Doctor.
It's strange.
Maybe. Who am I to judge?
It was all over the news. Green Goblin impaled by the glider you flew around on.
If that were true, what the f*** was Harry doing pissed off at Toby Man for 2 movies?
Max, do you know? Do I die?
That's a good question, Blue. In fact, that calls into question the entire plot of this movie. There are 3 sets of criteria that allowed all of you to enter this universe. The first is, people that know Peter Parker is Spider-Man, which means the Shocker shouldn't be here because he never knew Andrew Garfield was Spider-Man. The second is, people that were about to die during their fight with Spider-Man, which means Dust Bunny and Godzuki shouldn't be here because they never died, hence the question. And the third is money.
What is that?
It's an ancient relic, the Machina de Cadavus.
A literal ex machina. Seems like something you could have used against the Purple Ballchinian. Also, the Machina de Cadavus? All right, check this out. First of all, you're throwing too many big words at me. Because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the spell.
Oh, some of these guys are gonna die.
Parker. It's their fate.
But hasn't their fate changed at this point, though? I mean, since they've entered a new universe, doesn't that mean their disposition has changed, too? I watched those other movies, and they never mentioned other Spider-Man or a Doctor Strange or a Black Mary Jane, so this movie is a liar. 4 minutes of boring rip-off Inception CGI where we all know who's going to win because this movie is entitled Doctor Strange No Way Home. I mean, kaleidoscope, mirrors, things. Let's talk about Peter's plan. He decides to bring a gaggle of villains to his hot aunt's apartment, one of them literally sporting tentacles. Hasn't he seen literally anything on Hentai Haven? Now hold the hell on, movie. When did Peter's suit change? Why are all these guys in this apartment and why aren't they all attacking him? The movie just skips to this with literally no explanation.
We don't need you to save us. We don't need to be fixed.
Cats. Another boring same versus same. Jeez, Marvel, you'd have thought you were done with this when you had Batman fighting Superman, but seriously, dude, it's time to return to formula.
Listen to me. You have power. And with great power, there must also come great...
Skip. Which happens, aunts die. No need to be a pussy about it.
I just wish we could see Peter.
Ha! Gay!
Oh!
Am I supposed to be impressed with this?
I don't carry an ID with me, you know, kind of defeats the whole anonymous superhero thing. Why'd you do that?
He would have dodged if they were Popeye's biscuits Day, you know, because they're actually harmful. You should know this. I mean, aren't you black?
Crawl around.
Crawl around?
Yes.
No.
Yes, crawl around.
This spider's on for some time. I'm just gonna get to the part we've all been waiting for.
Hello?
No, not this one. Here we go. Nobody cares about those other spider wannabes.
I lost Gwen. She was my MJ.
Gwen was not your MJ. Gwen was your Gwen. This was your MJ. Thank God this never happened. Holy shit.
At some point, I stopped pulling my punches.
Murder.
What?
It's 3 U's.
That's racist.
Peter!
Yeah? Oh, sorry. Did you mean...
Peter.
We're all called Peter, Peter.
Peter Parker?
Same again.
Whoa! That came out of you.
Yeah. You can't do that, huh?
No?
How on earth does that even...
Peter 3 brings up a good point here. How on earth does that work? It's something the Raimi films have never addressed and is a glaring issue with the original series. I mean, if Peter 2 is wearing his suit under his clothing, then how the hell are his arms exposed here?
You know, Max was like the sweetest guy ever before he fell into a pool of electric eels.
Yeah, but you weren't even there when that happened. Is there some Mark Webb cut of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 out there that we don't know about? How the f*** do you have this knowledge, Peter 3?
Oh, there it goes.
Tobey Maguire's old cliche.
You want me to crack it?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right.
Ha! Gay!
You never had a web block?
But I did, actually. You said that. I was like, oh, I had a web block.
Whoa.
Wait. Why would a Spider-Man who doesn't produce organic webbing ask a Spider-Man that does if he has had a web block? Why would he even know that's a thing, considering he just found out Peter 2 can do this? You all better watch Peter 3. Along with knowing about the eels, this motherfucker is omniscient.
I fought an alien made out of black goo once.
I fought an alien too, on Earth and in space.
Oh,
I'm lame compared. Like, I fought a Russian guy in a rhinoceros machine.
See? He knows everything. How does he know he fought a Russian guy in a rhino machine?
Just FYI, lizard guy's here too. Guys, comm check. Hello.
The DCEU, where every superhero magically has comms in their suit. The sin here is that Tony Stark is dead, so where did these guys get comms? Toby and Andrew never had nor needed comms in their movies, and Tom has been cut off from all Stark tech, so where the heck did they get swingy talkies?
Gross.
Gross? You're the one that ejaculates webs. You mean to tell me you've never tasted your own before? Noob. So, is anyone going to tell this guy the location of a Noxuna moon? This movie f***ing rocks.
What are you doing?
There you go.
Did I have a stroke or something? Since when does Squid DDS here help the heroes? The movie just blatantly skips over this change of heart. So Peter 1 sees the plan has been working for all the other villains, and he knows they have a cure for the Emerald Elf. So why is the sun out right now? It was literally night a second ago. That would be cool if it didn't look fake as shit.
I may have struck the blow, but you are the one that killed her.
Will Smith.
Oh, these are jokes. Come on.
Watch your step, you might fall. Try to do what I did, mama.